Alright YouTube people, this is Misa for the win. I'm bringing you a new video of Assassin's Creed Revelations, the game that I personally consider myself best at. Now to be honest, this video was supposed to go up on probably the 6th or 7th, but due to rendering problems I had to pull the date a bit off, and here it is at last. So basically I'm not inactive, it's summer and I know I promised a lot of new videos and content and such, but to be honest, excluding today and yesterday, I've been going out every single day since July started. So yeah, we're playing on Deathmatch Venice. I do believe that's the first video on this map that I have, and I'm playing with Smoke and Mute for no other reason than this guy, the Guardian over here, who is probably the only level 50 other than me in this game lobby. And to be honest, I was trying to go for like variety gameplay and such, so like disguise and throwing knives or smoke and basically that kind of stuff, but he was just offensive, smoke bombing and poisoning everything, and I mean I was still winning. I was outsmarting him every single time. The problem is that he is just annoying. I mean he practically just ruins the video running around killing all the targets, and I mean even killing me. Like that's very bad content. So apologies, I didn't notice that he wasn't using poison this game, but what can you do about it? I mean, I didn't realize that like almost until the video ended, and by then it was already no use. So yeah, sorry, I don't like using those special abilities against low levels. I was working on getting a new video with, I can't exactly spoil it, so I'll just say I'm working on a new video without smoke and poison, or without smoke and mutants, or so yeah. Pretty much expect that, but for now you can see I'm playing as the Vanguard with the awesome little axe. I like to call that the Tomahawk, and she recently became my new favorite, mainly because of that weapon, because she's the only character in the game that has a weapon which resembles Connor's Tomahawk. And if you didn't know, I'm pretty much crazy about Connor and his Tomahawk. And for all of you crazy sex people out there, no, I did not mean it that way, so yeah. Basically, Assassin's Creed 3 will be a big hit, at least for me. As soon as I get the money for it, I will pre-order it for sure. You can expect some gameplay from me, maybe in a let's play. But only time will tell. Like, it's still July and it's gonna come out in a few months. At least I hope that they'll actually keep the dates this time. Much like with Revelations, people were sort of sad for Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and even 1 actually. But the Revelations released only 3 days after its Xbox 360 and PS3 counterparts, so yeah, basically if they release on October 30, even 31st, I'm still good with it as long as I can play the game since day one. And believe me, I'm not lying when I'm saying this game looks amazing in my eyes. It's like, if you ever played Assassin's Creed 1 and you were sort of disappointed with it and then you didn't want to buy Assassin's Creed 2, well, that was sort of the story with me. So I basically played Assassin's Creed 1 and I was really disappointed and I didn't want to buy 2, and so I downloaded, the old-fashioned pirate way. But then I enjoyed it so much. I actually played through it I think 3 or 4 times, and since the new trailers for the Assassin's Creed 3 came out, like the world gameplay, the frontier gameplay, the Boston gameplay, I actually played over Brotherhood and Revelations one more time. Going back to the gameplay part for a bit, you can see it's been almost 4 minutes into this match already, and the game is going quite smoothly for me. Now, as you can see, most of these players are actually low levels, and I don't like to judge them for that, but I like to judge Ubisoft a lot because I really don't know what's going on, but recently I'm just playing against only low levels. I don't know if the high levels stopped playing, or if like there's some promotion of the game and people like playing it more, but I don't know, it just seems unfair. And you can see a little stun streak over here going pretty smoothly actually, so that's cool too. And one more thing I forgot to note is that while playing this game I was actually enraged. Alright, so right now I'm calm and everything is cool and such, but while I was playing this game I was being extremely cautious around this guy because I didn't notice he stopped using poison. But in either way, you can see I'm being extremely cautious at some times, and at other times I'm just going all, in for the kill or in for the stun without even thinking about it, because the last 2 or 3 games with this guy were just horrible. And I mean, playing on Venice is like a big revelation. Okay, I'll use that word. So playing on Venice is a big revelation. Because I like Venice. I like Venice, Rome, probably Souk and Antioch or some. But other maps, like today, the day this commentary is being recorded on, not the video. Today I actually played the strangest game modes. I was playing deathmatch and it hooked me up in a game with a couple of other people, again low levels, and one guy who was using offensive smoke poison. It might have been the same guy, to be honest. I'm not sure. I didn't check for his name. But in either case, basically that happened. I was first playing deathmatch on Mont Saint Michel, then I was playing deathmatch on Mont Saint Michel night, and then I was playing Wanted on Mont Saint Michel. So I just rage quit the game after that, because you really don't want to play that map. It's quite crappy. I don't know what they were thinking. I also don't know what they were thinking when they were making Uplay 2.0, which is basically another rip-off of Steam, much like its origin predecessor, because it actually came before. And I don't think that origin includes other than EA games, but I do believe there are some EA games in Ubisoft, and I'm just speaking bullshit right now. Just don't listen to me. What I'm trying to say is, basically they did Steam for their Ubisoft games, and I don't really see a difference, because if you click the store, it just sends you to their website. If you, the in-game chat, like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood actually had a messaging system, while this game didn't. Okay, the in-game chat is now better. It's much easier to communicate with your friends, if you even care about communicating, but some things like voice chat and such have not been implemented, and it's just stupid. I feel like I'm playing on a console now, because before I just went to the folder, clicked on Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Brotherhood multiplayer or Assassin's Creed Revelations multiplayer. Now I have to go in the Uplay, because even if you start DXC, it runs Uplay. So it now runs Uplay, and then I have to go to the game, then I have to start the game, and then it won't send me to the multiplayer. Even if I'm starting it through the multiplayer XE, it would still send me to the single player link. Then I would have to go to the multiplayer afterwards, and oh god, it's just such a slow process. God, what were they thinking? And even after all of that, if you even care about anything else, it's pretty much the same as before, only with included chat system in-game now, so I guess that's a plus, but other than that, everything else is a minus. My friends think so as well. Now, this game was actually one of my, if not the highest scoring game I had on Deathmatch, and you can see right now, my abilities were just now, actually, I now have smoke, but my abilities were just on cooldown, so what you should do while that's going on, you should actually blend, and if you have blender, that's another plus for you. So basically, I saw that Mont Saint Michel 2.1 was going there, not 2.0, because 2.0 would be the night version. However, on this map, these stupid pillars are really annoying, and I thought about muting and stunning this guy, but whatever. It's a game. At this point, I probably just threw my joystick outside the balcony, but just right now watching it makes me feel sort of better, because I knew what I did wrong and I'm realizing it, instead of just raging and shouting at everybody, including the people I talked with on Skype later. So this game, actually Assassin's Creed as a whole, was meant to be played sort of like a silent tactical thinking game, if you would. Not a lot of people play it that way. For example, the low levels don't really know what they're doing, they're just running over the place, and the only thing that they see is the top right corner. They don't even check how many pursuers they have, or they even have abilities. Sometimes people will just plain old disguise in front of me, which is basically pointless. So yeah, you can play this game stealthily, or you can play it super pro like Shenmue does in some videos. You can go check him out actually. And really, I play this game stealth as much as I can. Right now you can see I'm spotting pursuers and targets, and sometimes people even forget to lock you. And if somebody could freaking explain to me, how did this guy even kill me? How did he even manage to get a lock on me while he was running in circles? I would be really relieved to actually see that somebody is paying attention to this game. And I don't mean just, random YouTube comments and such. I mean Ubisoft. What the fuck was that? You can see the Renegade over there teleporting. No, that is not my lag. I'm not downloading, I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just playing the freaking game. And the match is nearing its end, so why don't we get a nice little silent kill and 2 stuns, one with a smoke and, one naked and one with a smoke, so pretty much game's over. 10,400 points. Like I said, one if not the most highest points I've ever gotten in the game. And yeah, Vanguard, show them, you're the boss. This has been Miz for the win. Like, comment, favorite, subscribe, share, whatever you like to do with this video. And I'll hear from you next time. Later.